loud? Kind of hurts, yeah. Mine doesn't hurt. I'm gonna pick some of the flowers off of me, and while we're sitting there, I'm gonna like make a daisy chain essentially, you know, a flower crown, and then I'm gonna put it on the horse.
That's
So cute.
you guys are right, and it's starting to get later in the day. We should start running a little slower.
Alright, let's take a break for these bad boys. Girl, boys. I like lean over and look.
Roll. Dexterity?
Oh no. I don't think that's my strong suit.
Falls on head. I think you're like sitting on a horse trying to lean over. Honestly, you have never really ridden horses before, so I'd say a disadvantage.
Just straight.
Yeah.
13.
You start to slide off, and you like start like kind of like you catch on to your herring down a friend.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
What genitals they have.
Oh my god, what is with you and genitals?
You have like an obsession. Say it's the fact that I'm a nymph. Part nymph, but you know. We should probably pull over so that they can rest.
Got it. We pull over the next car.
Well, I feel, what else would you call it? Park it? No, that's also, like,
I mean, I guess pull over would be.
yeah, like,
I mean, you could just
we
be like,
should take a rest for the sake of the horses. Maybe eat something? Drink some water?
so are you shopping for the night, or are you just resting because you're leaving pretty late? Alright.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna, like, really sleep.
It's afternoon, yes? Late. Oh, late. I guess, since she is.
I'm, like, not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna, like, curl up.
Nothing you need dinner?
No. It doesn't occur to me. Ah,
She did.
they probably don't do, like,
Morning, noon, and night meal. I feel like tree people live on their own time.
how warm is it? Is it chilly? Once it gets chilly, I'm gonna, like, sneak over to the dude I'm in love with. And I'm gonna, like, curl up into his side. Kinda like, you know how cats force their head under your hand? Like, I'm gonna do that with his arm. And then kind of peek to see if he's awake.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything before you get to this? I would have, like, sat down to meditate for a little bit. And then, she went straight to bed?
Me?
Um, how late is it? Like, see, probably after meditating, it's probably like 9 o'clock. Okay. So how long are you sleeping?
Till the sun wakes me up.
You should require, like, normal sleep hours, right?
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah, the meditation is just tune.
Continue to increase your ability with ranginess.
No, yeah.
embarrassing. It is. You should probably know more about your character. I'm gonna need you to take a refresher course. Character 101.
I need refresher courses here. When I get up in the morning, I'm all like, go into the forest and forage some food. Like, look for some eggies, some berries.
Go ahead and roll for some these.
Straight investigation or like nature?
Can do nature. I'm an idiot. I couldn't find the long rest.
25.
Find a decent handful of food.
I'm gonna come back. Can someone start this fire for me?
Yeah? Why?
Let's cook the egg.
Fire.
I'm gonna take a leaf. Like, you know, a big leaf. Find a big leaf.
Leave me for a second, I thought you were taking a leaf off yourself.
I mean,
And then I was like,
I'm sure there's
wait,
a leaf.
I think she's doing this to serve food.
I'm gonna get like a really, really long stick. I'm gonna put a little water in the leaf. I'm gonna tie the leaf around the stick. I'm going to put the egg in the leaf, and then I'm going to stand very close to the fire.
So are you making poached eggs?
On the clear long stick. I'm just like, what is a normal thing? Would you like somebody else to cook that for you? Okay.
Do you do this often?
Hmm?
Do you do this often?
No.
Okay.
I just don't want to burn myself. I'm worried I'll burst into flames.
Probably shouldn't let yourself get that dragon.
You want to water me?
When calling a thing, I would do watering.
To pretend it's watering?
Do you want me to pee on you? Ew. It really sounds like you're being weird.
One day I'll marry you and then divorce you. I'm gonna pull my eggs back and see if they're actually no. I probably can't do this. It's probably really difficult. Are my eggs done?
I will. Do I know if the eggs are the eggs done? I'm a big cooking skill here. I don't know.
Survival, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you gotta know how cooked it is to survive.
Oh, a lot. Yeah, you've never really had eggs before? You think they're okay. Okay.
I'm gonna like pull them back. I'm gonna look at the egg. Are the eggs done?
Why did you even ask me if you didn't trust me?
Well, I just had to double check. I wasn't gonna pull it all the way back here if they weren't even close. I'm gonna take off the leaf and I'm gonna flip my eggs.
Constitution check.
You guys want berry? You want me to roll a constitution check? Berry?
Pop a berry.
Berry?
They're not good for like, it's like a whole meal's worth of filling good berries.
No, these are
Oh,
random ass berries.
Oh. I check the berries before I swallow one. Roll the dice. Not from this source. Yeah, nat 20. That was a waste of a nat 20. Was it?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You don't recognize these berries, but they're relatively similar to berries that you had come across in your home area. They're a little bit lighter in color, but they have very similar scent to essentially a sleeping draft. So I'm gonna be like,
I probably would have already eaten some.
roll the constitution.
I'd be like snacking in the forest. Uh-oh. Saving throw?
She's already falling asleep. Standing there. Hey! What's up, she's right there. What? You didn't need any of them, Harry. Okay. What actually comes out? I'm gonna like, what do we do with it? I'm gonna take a step like towards the horse. Taking all these steps, and Simon's like, are you okay? And they come and look at you. He's like right in front of you. Swear to God. There's this like weird furry, like, he's not really all the way there, but he kind of looks like furry and funny. Right. You're like freaking out. Why don't you just close your eyes for a bit, okay? I'll tell you having 2 seconds with your eyes being closed, and you catch bored in the timing because you're fucking gone. I will. Your eyes are catch. Do we put her in the bag? She's not gonna go in the bag. No. I appreciate you're trying to help, though. Wait, when you guys collected the stuff, you guys took the other set of bones and put them in the bag of holding too, didn't you? Oh, yeah. They were already in there. Well, okay, Simon was late. There's multiple necklaces in there? I think there's multiple. I'm going to remind you, typically I wouldn't do this, but now you know I should have done. I was like, I feel like there's something I should have done. I should have sat there and just started fucking grabbing shit out of that fucking bag of holding.
So you guys missed, probably with the stupid chances,
A lot.
mostly just you guys going to bed, you gathering food.
However, I mean, you don't really have anything to do until you decide what you're going to do with unconscious McGee.
That's true.
So.
Now that she's unconscious, I'll sit down and just like start rummaging around in the bag of holding.
You stick your hand in the bag, and the bag feels empty.
Okay. I'm gonna, as I'm reaching in, I will. Well, that's metagaming, isn't it? I wouldn't know that it's because you kind of like need to have an idea of what you're reaching for.
So, not necessarily that, but you do know what was in the bag. At least something that was in the bag. You
Okay.
did watch him stick.
So then I'd probably be like, well, I know that there was, you know, this other amulet or whatever.
And when you're picturing the thing that like was in there, you do feel something in your hand.
I'm gonna stick my hand in and be like, I imagine something that will give me a disguise.
Nothing.
Damn. Thought I was gonna get us another freebie. I guess I'd just start out by every little thing that I could remember being in the bag, trying to get it out.
So you're able to get a handful of items.
Like jewelry and stuff, or... Cool.
Sounds like, ooh, can I try?
Sure?
He sticks his hand in. Pulls out nothing. Oh.
Sorry.
I guess I can't do the magic trick.
It's a visualization thing.
Guess I can't do the magic trick.
Yep. Below, you want to try?
Nah.
Okay.
So we just like, kind of settled her down on like a fur or something. On the ground. Just let her sleep it off.
Just waiting for her to wake up.
So is there anything else you want to do with the bag holding?
I'm gonna try turning it upside down once. I'm gonna be see if anything falls out.
You hear like when you have like a zipped bag and you like turn it over, like the weird noises it makes when like stuff touches it. Yours something like that inside. But like it's like a small enough mouth that it's not like open.
If you stuck your head in a bag of holding, you would die, right?
You wouldn't be able to breathe.
So I mean,
So as
assuming you
long as
pull your
you
head back
didn't
out pretty
fall in.
Then if you fall in a bag of devouring,
quick. If you put your head in a bag and devour, you're dead.
Yeah.
Then you would die. It would bite your head off. Literally. Literally, not figuratively.
The other thing I was gonna do is try to see if I could replenish my herbs.
So are you done? Wait.
Because I gave her some as a healing
Yes.
thing.
Are you doing anything else with the bag?
Um,
Can you understand anything after the description?
I guess I'd reach in while it's upside down and be like, can I feel anything then?
So when you stick your hand, your fingers kind of catch on the fabric, and like it like tugs just a little bit, and some coins fall out.
Ooh. God, that was
So,
bad.
like small things keep like tinkling.
Belial, do you know how to get things out of a bag of holding?
What
if
the
you
hell are
don't
you
know
doing
what's in
now?
it?
You're getting shit out now.
Well, yeah, some. Just little shit.
Well, what are you doing?
Holding it upside down and fingering it.
You're just sticking your finger in the bag and it's coming out. Stick your whole hand. I don't know.
Stick my arm in.
And like you keep catching it, like a couple bigger things are coming out, and it's when you're like catching it.
Okay,
You're not
so
gonna
I'm like,
You like scoop the inside out.
open.
So when you scoop out, you catch like a very small tear in like one, and you pull the entire thing out, and just pile of shit just pours out on your feet. In fact,
Uh-oh.
roll a dexterity check for me.
Oh, no. You said Dex?
Mm-hmm.
17.
So you move your clonking feet out of the way right as a sword falls out, like right where your foot just was.
Whoa.
And there's a bunch of necklaces. There is a where is my list? Because I have a list of everything.
Also, are there any empty jars of what fell out? Or do I have an empty jar? I feel like having herbs and stuff, like, I would have a bunch of little vials and stuff.
Yeah.
So, before we leave this area, I want to gather some of the berries that she consumed and passed out on, because they may become useful someday.
Okay. I'd say there's probably a couple empty vials in there.
Would I know a way to, like,
Juice
not
a
so
berry?
like, I don't know, would I know to, like, juice it rather than and keep that, or dry them? I don't know.
I'll roll a nature check.
13.
So you're like, there might be a benefit to doing both, so maybe you do one of each.
Okay.
Hopefully one of them lasts.
Sleepy juice. That's what I'm gonna.
Sleepy juice and sleepy berries. There's a couple of necklaces. There is a couple of hats, a cloak, then kind of like some odds and ends.
Do I recognize, like, the cloaks as anything in particular?
Are you just like kind of eyeballing them?
Like, I guess, what am I trying to... Like, because there are different kinds of cloaks that can do... There's, I don't know. I guess, do they see magic?
So they definitely seem far nicer than the typical stuff you've seen. Even like high-end cloaks.
I check the pocket. Maybe there's a business card or somebody's
A
life
business
savings.
card.
There is a note card in there in a language you don't understand.
Okay. The letters don't look like anything I've seen before, or just
I would say most likely not.
I ask Simon and Belial if they can read it.
Let's see. I can't read.
Noted.
Probably because
Cool.
he doesn't have eyeballs.
What's your passive?
Who?
Mine?
Me? 15. I'm assuming you mean perception.
Yes.
Probably Simon being that kind of loud near you is probably waking you up.
Probably because you don't have eyeballs.
I do too. That's just rude. Go back to sleep. You shouldn't wake up rude.
You shouldn't wake up rude. That's good life advice.
So what if you're rude, you just go back to bed?
I think you should. So when you do kind of start saying, you do see like a pile of shit at the rabbit's feet.
What the fuck?
This
What's all that?
It's the stuff out of the bag that guy had.
How'd you get it?
I did some finagling and was able to like pull it all
The
out.
belly is.
Put my hand in.
Ace
I'm
had a blanket for you.
gonna put my hand in and feel around for some stuff.
Oh, it's empty now. I
Are
dumped
you
it all
sure?
out. Yeah.
Like, how far does it go?
Not very deep.
Did you break it?
No, I like pulled everything
I'm
out
thinking about
of
a
it.
hairbrush.
Nothing.
Well, when that doesn't work, I'm gonna pick up a coin and put it back in the bag.
Disappears the bag.
Oh, it does disappear. Okay, I'm gonna think about money.
Pull it back out.
Just that one. I'm gonna think about bars of platinum. I'm gonna think about a piece of paper. Think about a pen, a quill.
You're storing it in the bag that Bit had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have more than one bag of holding?
Simon's.
Oh, Simon, can I see your bag?
Okay. You see the bag. I tried doing the magic trick, but I can't do it.
I'm gonna stick it in, and I'm gonna think about the necklace that we stole from that one lady.
Okay, pull that up.
Hey, Simon, reach in and think about one of the things you took from people.
Sticks his hand and pulls his hand back out. Nothing.
Stick
Right?
my hand in and think of a dagger.
Might not work for you.
No.
I don't remember what other things we were
I
looking
was
for
like,
on that
here,
list.
turn it over like this, and then reach in and like scoop.
I
looking at me like I'm nuts.
Dude.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
the pile of shit.
And you do scoop out, like, there's some, like, loose coins and stuff that come out.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Keep knocking out, like, small things.
You gotta really get in there.
Think of something big. I'm gonna think of food.
I feel like you didn't really do what you think you did.
Probably not, but
Empty the bag, empty the bag, empty the bag! And I'm gonna scream into the bag. I'm gonna think about a chair.
No. Remember, if you're ever stumped, you can ask to roll dice to see if you can get insight that you might not have, but your character might be able to figure out.
I do insight check.
Okay.
15.
With your modifier? Okay. Thinking about it, you don't think, like Belial making that comment, you're like, I feel like Heron God didn't just, like, scoop air out. They must have grabbed something somehow to do this. And the only thing that's in the bag, without looking at anything, is the lining of the bag.
Tug on the lining.
Tug how?
I don't know. Tug.
So you pull the lining out.
Yes.
When you pull the lining out, stuff comes out of the bag.
What comes out of the bag?
There is... You have the 3 amulets, the 2 cloaks. So yours has the... about 50 platinum.
Hold up, sorry, my fingers aren't working.
I feel like your fingers are working. I feel like your tablet's not working.
How much?
50.
50 platinum?
Mm-hmm. There is a wand.
Stick.
There is a set of... It's almost a dagger, but it's a set that's, like, held together. It's almost like your dad's, like, weird katana things where, you, like, they're magnetically together. It's something similar to that, and they're about a little bit longer than daggers. There is... another amulet.
What does
ring.
it look like? If you don't know, it's fine.
I don't know how to describe it.
Amulet, ring.
Want visuals,
Oh my
goddamn
goodness, was you hungry? There's a little more.
And then a couple of books in a language you don't know. Well, actually, what languages do you know?
That look.
Maybe?
Hold up. Where do I see that in this damn app?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is on that.
It's like one of your first ones.
It's under proficiencies in languages.
Celestial, Druidic, and Primordial.
It seems kind of familiar, but not quite. The necklace one of the necklaces you have is it looks like almost like praying hands around a
Is
red
there
jewel.
more than one?
Yours, and then they have a matching one.
Okay.
Oh, did Belial answer me about whether he could read the note card that was in there, or did he, like, blow me off?
I don't remember you asking that.
Okay.
Yes, he can read it.
Oh, what does it say? Does want to tell me?
Put it on and think really hard about looking like something other than what you are.
Put on the note card? Oh, the cloak, sorry. It's very... Fuck off.
Do I overhear this?
So I'll throw it on and think of being a furball. I don't know.
Do you have like a picture? Like, are you like imagining one?
Yeah,
of your
I'm
friends?
imagining one of my furball friends.
You kind of open your eyes and you feel a little disoriented. Like you feel a little weird. You're watching and you watch them like close their eyes, and they stand there for a second and they start getting taller, and their fur recedes into their skin. They turn into the color of the furball. What is it? One of the ones you were thinking about?
Yeah.
So one of the furballs you had met previously, like their nose extends, like the whiskers go away, and they turn into this giant furball.
What the hell?
Did it work?
I'll say.
You can have the hat.
Okay. Belial? I'm gonna go over. Wait, did you say there was a book? How many?
Books.
2 books? This looks familiar to me, but I can't read it. Can you?
It gives you a weird look.
What?
What's up, baby?
What?
Do you need some water?
Looks familiar to you.
Or you just... Okay.
Looks like it's a
We
legend.
decided that I learned it by listening to everybody. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you've seen like their writings,
Yeah.
but you don't actually read it. You just
I can understand it. I can't read it.
kind of looking up through it, and he's like, it's some kind of ledger of something.
It's primordial, right? But, like, what does it say? Or can you not read it?
Some of it's like the list of stuff that has check marks that he got the stuff he was supposed to. Some of it looks like it's like transaction amounts. Honestly, it's a little confusing. It seems like he wrote a lot of it in shorthand, or maybe even code. Like, this is even a real fucking word.
What does it say?
It's not a real word.
What are the letters? If you could, like, translate them.
It's not really a direct translation letter per letter.
Can I look? Is it in a different language, maybe?
Some primordial.
It's in the same language as the page was.
Oh.
Are the numbers just numbers?
No, they're a different language.
May I have it back? Wait, are both books like that?
The other book is like almost completely blank. Like it's like a book of blank pages. There's some like runes and like symbols and stuff on the first couple pages, but other than that, it's completely empty. I hear jingling.
I know.
Do I have a pen?
Oh, what?
Pen. I mean, most people
I
would have.
wouldn't.
Yeah, right over there?
Yeah.
I don't know if I do.
Bilal, do you have a pen?
Why would I have a pen?
Oh,
I want to write in this book.
I have a pen. I have a pen. Hey, hey, hey.
May I
give her
borrow
my
it?
pen. I give her my pen.
Oh, wait, do I know how to write?
Do you?
I don't think
I
I
feel
do.
like if you didn't, you wouldn't have asked for a pen, though.
Well, I feel like I would know what a pen is.
Right.
Because, like, I've probably seen people write. Well, no, we had school and stuff, just not... I probably know how to write. How do I spell hello? In primordial.
Says something.
Can you help me? I can give it to you.
Hey, write something in the funky script.
I take it and I look at it.
And it disappears off the page.
It disappeared.
What?
Can I do an insight check?
Or what?
Okay, I have a theory,
It could
but
be
I don't
nice.
know that my character would have the theory.
Okay.
I think it's something to communicate with somebody. But I don't know that my character would think that. I feel like she could probably figure that
Roll an
out.
investigation check.
Don't break my chair.
18? Could probably infer some kind of message sending device.
I think this is a message sending thingy maboober. I'm gonna like flip through the pages to see if there's a response. I bet these squigglies on it have something to do with it. I'm like pointing at the runes on the front.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. What are you doing?
Typing a note? Yeah, look, I'm taking notes.
Yeah, detailed notes.
I'm trying.
Do you help them keep their list of their stuff too?
No.
Hey, I'm writing notes as well. Fuck off.
Just remember the DM is not keeping track of most notes. DM has very vague notes, so it's on you to keep your own notes. If you do not have notes, that is on you.
Is there a name for the cloak that disguises me?
Altered self cloak.
Ooh, fancy as fuck.
Does anybody else need more wine? Didn't answer my question.
No, not right now.
Because I need to check it here soon anyway. Make sure I'm not going to freeze the damn thing. Is your kid okay?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna also write in celestial. Wait, no, maybe that's a bad idea. Because primordials and celestials would not get along, right?
I mean, you haven't seen anything to insinuate that they would get along.
You said altered what, huh?
Do you think writing in
self-cloak.
Do you think writing in other languages would change anything? Or I guess, does the book look demonic at all? I guess, does the first book look demonic?
Not necessarily, it's more the script on it.
Okay. I think I should stop playing with this.
There's 2 books.
Yes.
There's one that's like a written like ledger, and then there's the one that's
Okay. I thought
What did the
both of
ring
them
look
were
like?
blank or something.
You
maybe.
didn't tell me.
So I was not.
Well, I'm gonna take everything. Actually, I'm gonna like sit there for a moment and like memorize everything that's in there.
Okay.
Anybody know what this stick is? I'm gonna like wave the stick.
Say you should have 2 rings.
2 rings?
Yes, sorry. One is a thicker, like solid band. The other is back to my picture. And the solid band has like intertwines of like different colors, like kind of intertwined in it, mostly blues. And then the other band is it? It's a solid like steel colored band that has like almost like waves in it, and it kind of curls around a stone in the center of it. And the stone is kind of like almost a lavender purple. How are you feeling about said ring while you were holding it?
You're gonna fuck it up now.
I asked you a fucking question, Twat Waffle. What the hell?
Sorry.
She couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist. What'd you say?
That's how you felt about the stupid fucking ring.
How I felt about it?
Mhm. Like looking at like the band and the stone in the middle.
Well, this one's ugly. This one's kind of pretty. Is the solid steel one like a thin band or a thick band? Is it a feminine ring?
One's feminine, the other's masculine.
Okay.
So when you're looking at it, like when you're kind of like, yeah, this one's kind of pretty. What else are you thinking about that ring?
The color reminds me of lavender.
Do you like lavender?
Yes.
And it turns into a like deeper, like instead of like a very light lavender, like a lavender field color.
Ooh. I'm gonna think about pink like my petals.
Again, when you start thinking about it, like staring at the ring, the stone kind of gets a wash of pink. Now it's like almost like water like washes away the color.
That's bad. I'm gonna think about the color of Belial's eyes.
Black?
Yes.
The gaping hole that is his eyes.
Uh-huh.
It turns black.
What is the point of you?
Are you talking to a ring right now?
Yeah.
Is it talking back?
No.
Okay, good.
Put it on my
What would you have
finger.
done if it talked back?
Alright.
I put the ring on my finger.
Okay.
Was there... You said 3 amulets, 2 cloaks.
Mhm.
Yes. Was that pretty much all the... I know you said a sword fell out. About cut my fucking foot in half.
Where are the bones?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one of the
Oh,
fingers.
the
The bag of bones.
amulets.
The amulets
great
for
book.
there's the one amulet that's like used to tie the bag that has the bones, and then there's a Lucy amulet in there. But they look the same. And then yours also has about 60 platinum. Yours was a Minions bag.
It wasn't even really mine. Simon, can I have this?
Okay.
Thanks.
Then your bag also has a like notebook with a bunch of like scribbles in it. It doesn't look like letters or anything like that. It doesn't look like drawings. It's like looks like almost like a scratch pad or something like that. So, but it's a much smaller book than what you're used to seeing.
Okay.
And then you also have a
Sorry.
ring in there
Sorry, Papa.
that it's a mostly solid band. The band itself is relatively plain. On top of the band is a almost blue, like almost completely translucent stone with some like metal kind of twisting around it, and like 4 circles that kind of overlap.
Man, I'm so rich.
Sweet. I start putting things away. Except for the monies. I put the monies with my rest of my money.
I'm gonna put the other ring on and like examine it closer. I'm sitting at Belial's feet, by the way. Not that that's really important.
I'll tell you about it whenever I find it.
Okay. I guess, does it do anything to me right now?
No.
And it doesn't turn any colors or anything? Then I'm gonna take it off and throw it in the bag.
Fuck you, ring.
Baby.
You don't change colors, fuck you.
I'm gonna just kind of memorize everything to myself and then I'll put it all back in the bag. Well, are we ready to go?
I am.
You?
Mm-hmm. Just don't eat any more berries.
Simon? You ready?
Mhm.
Alright, I'm gonna climb on a horse
Off we go.
and take off.
Okay, so you guys are riding along. Anything you're doing while you're traveling?
No, not really. I'm focusing on getting there. Maybe I'm playing with the ring a little bit.
Okay. So, as you guys are traveling, you notice a dark shadow overhead.
Like, how big a shadow?
Pretty big shadow.
Like, does it feel ominous?
I mean, it's kind of big, so I don't know about not being ominous, but
Should we touch it? Like, how close
like
to it?
a shadow.
It comes over us. Got it. I'm gonna look up.
Above you, there is a giant creature.
Giant creature. Does it look like anything I've ever seen, or can I really tell from this distance?
It's pretty hard to tell from this distance.
I'm assuming it just kind of looks like a flying-ish looking thing.
Yeah, it's very clearly a bird. It's hard to see much else other than that. I mean, it's like the size of a person. It seems to be. It's kind of hard to tell because you're under it, looking up at it. It seems to be like maybe black and white.
I'm gonna turn into a bird and go up there.
Okay.
I might be stupid, but I'm doing it.
Okay, so you fly up and you get closer, and it is indeed a giant black and white bird. It almost kind of looks like a hawk, but way bigger than a hawk. And as you come up towards it, it looks at you for a second, kind of cocks its head to the side. And it seems to be a relatively intelligent creature. It doesn't seem to be, like, confused by the presence of another bird or anything like that. It seems to be studying you.
Hi.
Turns its head the other way, its eyes kind of narrow down.
Ooh, are you evil?
And it kind of turns its trajectory instead of flying forward. It kind of turns and really kind of looks at you.
I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'd say I probably didn't turn into like a really small bird. Or, although maybe it would be better dexterous.
What kind of bird did you pick?
A little bird. Easier to mount.
See for a little bit. It lets out this squawk at you and darts forward at you.
Oh shit. I want to like dodge.
Just trying to dodge away.
Yeah.
Roll dexterity check.
Nat 20.
You barely get missed. Now, your tail feathers touch the edge of its beak. Now what do you do?
This boy is pissed.
Can I tell if its eyes are still on me, or did it lose sight of me?
Cool. Insight check.
I would really like for you to stop being cocked.
I'll stop thinking about it.
Yes.
12.
Seems like it's still tracking you.
Like it's still tracking me? Okay. Excuse me. I can't really do anything in this form. Can these guys understand me? I don't think so.
It depends. Are
I
you activating your natural ability?
Yes. I'm gonna like, as I'm coming down, because I am gonna go back to them. Be careful!
Oh wait, the other people?
Yeah.
No, because you're in your bird form.
That's what I thought.
You could speak to the horses, but not that necessarily does you a lot of good.
Oh, is there a forest
the
nearby?
horse is good. Start.
No, you're leaving the edge of the woods or the mountains.
Is there like a bush or anything? Any kind of structure?
So it's
I
just
could
kind
go
of like
to?
plain,
Yeah, it's kind of open up into
open.
the plains. Like there's some rocks as you guys are still at the edge of the mountains.
Well, it's only person sized, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you see only person size when describing a bird, but okay.
Only person.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's going to murder someone landing on them.
I don't know.
If
Mine.
it's person sized. I don't know.
Like, what kind of person we talking? Like, Belial sized?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, not midget sized.
I'm gonna go and I'm going to, like, fly far away from you guys, but not, like, too far away. Like, you can still see. My little pink self. Could I be a pink bird? Like, is that a thing?
Sure, you can be a pink bird.
Yeah! I'm gonna land and
I
then
love it.
turn back into my plant form.
Okay, so how far away are you from?
50 yards?
Okay. So you are watching this bird pelt after her,
Still, even oh god.
and it is tracking her easy.
You're still in bird form. Is she far? If I were to cast speak with animals, because I have that if I like know to cast it, like if I see her in danger.
How far is the spell?
Oh, does it have a distance?
I don't know. Duration 10 minutes.
No distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say you'd be able to cast it, and you should be able to yell up at her.
I will yell, "Look out! He's still after you!" I will whip out my. I don't wanna.
Rock out with your cock out? You don't want to do that?
I wasn't gonna do that, but
Wait, are you
actually,
verbal?
So, are you trying to hear her response or just tell her that it's following her?
I'm just trying to tell her that it's
Then you don't have to
following.
cast that because you
Oh.
know as a druid she can still understand you. You just can't speak back.
Oh, okay.
She just squawks at you. That's about
Okay.
all you get. So you don't have to cast a spell. for her.
Okay.
'Cause that's something you would have known.
I'm just trying. I'm gonna pull out my short bow.
Okay.
And I guess try to shoot a warning shot.
Yes. Let me warn
My attempt to be like, hey, I will kill you.
Big bird. Roll 2 shot attempts. And then tell me
Okay.
when, as you roll each one, let me know what they are.
Man, this dog will let me do anything to him. Look at this shit.
First one is 21.
Okay, roll the second one.
Whoa, where you headed? 20, not natural, just.
Okay. So, you kind of aim and you're watching it. You're aiming about where you think would be a good warning shot, and you shoot, and it goes flying. Like for a second, you're like, "Oh god, it's gonna fucking hit him," and it goes right in front of the beak, and it pulls up short and whips its head to look at you.
Stop! Oh fuck, I fucked up.
And it looks back at the tiny bird, and looks back at you, and dives towards you.
Fuck.
I have landed in plant form by this
I would
point.
say you could start dropping it before you hit the full ground, because you could know about how long it would take to land
Okay.
on your feet.
It is, how high in the air is he still? Relatively low to the ground?
I would say he's still probably about 60 feet up.
Okay, so entangle is 90 feet. Could I try to entangle him?
It's a 90-foot like surface area, right?
Probably.
Excuse
In
my
a
speech.
20-foot square.
Let me look at the language of the spell and see. So since it says it's brought out of the ground, I would say you could wait until he's within 20 feet. Within the 20-foot square.
Okay, I am just going to kind of like run alongside so I can kind of keep up to cast it, and then as soon as it gets low enough to like to the ground, I'm gonna cast that.
Okay.
I don't think I have to roll for that, do I? He has to roll a strength saving throw, although he's probably not expecting it.
He'd still start feeling the vines grasp, so he'd have a chance to break out. What's your DC though?
15.
There is the... There it is. To 12?
15.
15 strength. He is considered... Was it restrained?
Entangled. It's like rooted. Let me double check.
Or be restrained until the spell ends.
I don't know what to do to make it most comfortable.
A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself.
You want to see my brother?
What? Fucking had a spell cast.
Okay. So he is currently restrained.
I think we should just run.
Alright.
I don't know if we could get far enough.
So I would say, based on roll a nature check for me.
Me?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So you would know that, like, if something's trying to break out, it probably doesn't take very long. Just remember, a round is what, 6 seconds?
Yeah,
Every 6 seconds, he gets a chance to try to break out.
that's true. So we're not gonna have time to run away then.
There's the possibility he could get stuck there for a while, but just something that you'd want to, like, make sure you knew.
Why are you attacking us?
Kind of looks at you, kind of cocks its head to the side. You look delicious.
I gotta be like a snack for you. Well, no, I guess if he's person sized, maybe not. I'm not gonna let you eat us.
Maybe just a snack. It kind of like clicks its beak together.
I'm gonna get a good berry. Here, catch it. I'm gonna throw it at it. Or do you prefer meat?
It looks kind of disgusting, like pinks off it.
Look, you rose.
That is gross.
It is offended.
It looks very deeply offended by the berry.
What if we help find you food?
Why should I wait? I found food.
Because if you don't wait, I'm gonna kill you.
Just a snack.
No.
Kind of looks at you. What about you?
None
Tries
of
to squawk
them!
noise at you. She yells at it.
I said no. Boink, right on the beak.
Gonna try to break it.
I was like, I want to like try to. Could I like mirror what he looks like?
Yes. Oh, a little bit smaller form, yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
He's like trying to break free, and you hear like snapping things. He stops and looks at you. He says something to you.
What does he say?
Brethren.
He says, brethren, snack time.
And then looks at her again. That's when
Now I could do
That
speak with
one, no.
animals and say, no, these are not snacks.
Well, I know
These
that
are
one's
friends. Yes.
But she looks so tasty. I've never seen snack that color before.
Tell him you
I wonder if it still bleeds.
Snack that color is dangerous.
You could also tell him I'm a plant. He doesn't want vegetables.
This is true. She's kind of more of a berry than. Yeah.
And he's just bones.
Yeah.
Well, I knew he wasn't a good snack.
He's bones.
Yes.
And these horses are fake.
I don't want the horses anyway.
Oh, so you like people.
This is a disappointment. I guess I'll have to continue on to town.
You're not gonna go eat people in town. Think I'm just gonna let you do that?
Sorry.
Can I do an insight check to kind of see what is the fucking, I guess, constitution of this creature would be?
What do you mean?
Like, how much health would it have?
I'm trying to decide if it's worth
Belial,
fighting.
how much do you think it'd be to kill this thing?
I don't know. I've never fought a bird before.
I mean, I used to shoot birds down with a slingshot.
What's the ethical thing to do in this situation? We let it go. It eats people. We kill it. It doesn't eat people.
I was just trying to think of like what to do about the
Bird.
Person-eating bird. But then again, do we want to save these people? They're kind of dicks.
You got a good point. But what if not all of them are?
Yeah. I guess.
But I mean, it's just kind of like the natural order of things, you know?
It's true.
It's
Survival of the fittest, as they say.
Yeah. What species are you, anyways? What do you call yourselves?
What name do I tell her?
Tell her the truth.
You people would call us a lightning bird.
A lightning bird. Would I have any kind of knowledge on a lightning bird?
No.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What is your name?
I tend to just get called Pet.
Pet. Oh, so you have a master. Who's your master?
Narrows his eyes at you. Why would I tell you that?
Maybe I want to be a pet too.
She doesn't need another lightning bird.
Oh, okay.
Well, does she need a companion? I mean, look at him over there. He's a hunk. Belial.
He's bones.
Which means he's probably be good at, boning.
She does seem to enjoy bones.
I thought he was gonna say boning. I was like, oh.
Maybe I'll take him to visit.
Does she live in town? Is that why you're headed to town? Or you're headed to town because that's away from where you live, so you won't be conspicuous?
I was heading back to see her, but I was going to stop at town and get a snack. Why were you pretending to be a furry thing to spend time with these people anyway?
I like tricking people, but that's when I figured out that she wouldn't taste very good. So.
How do you do this? Can you get blood easier this way? Could you teach me?
You get what as easily?
Blood.
No, I cannot teach you.
Unfortunate.
I take it your owner needs blood.
Gosh.
You don't have to be mean to her. Just because she's not food doesn't mean you have to be rude.
She's interrupting our conversation. She's being rude.
Well, answer her question.
She hasn't asked me to fetch her blood, no.
The blood's for you, right?
Well, of course. I'm hungry.
How much blood does it take to feed you?
Two small people.
2 small people.
What if we found you people to eat? Specific
Sacrifice
ones.
people?
Well, if we run into somebody who's particularly asshole-ish, haha, here's a snack.
Well, if he's hungry now, that's not exactly going to work.
That's true.
Belial, what are your thoughts?
I mean, do you really care if it eats other people?
Part of me does. What if it eats an innocent child?
Doesn't sound like it wants children. Children are kind of tiny.
I guess that's true. I'll let you go, but leave us alone.
Well, you're not food.
I guess this is true, and I'm gonna, like, release Entangle.
Stretches his wings for a
Wait,
second.
question. Then why were you trying to attack me when I was a bird?
Birds don't talk like that. No real bird's stupid enough to approach.
I think I just got called stupid.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, well, enjoy your life. Wait, what's your master's name? So that he can visit.
It's easy to find her. She's in the hut on the far side of town.
Farewell.
Takes off flying.
Oh, I feel like that could have been a lot worse.
Right.
Oh, shall we?
Alright. The horses are kind of like, can we go home now?
Are we pretty close to town now?
I mean, you still think you can see town.
How long would it be walking?
Probably the rest of the day.
That's fine. Bye, guys.
Like, kind of
What did I promise them?
like good berries.
Here you go.
You
gonna
get a
give them
good
each a
berry.
good
You
berry,
get a good berry.
And then I'm going to fashion like a little baggie for each and put a bunch of them in there and, give them the thing. Because I have that good berry thing, I think. Where is it? Okay, well, I'm just going to continue to town.
Move into the town.
Keeping an eye out, just like have we, just as we come up to town.
Keeping an eye for what?
Well, I guess it's kind of open, isn't it? Until we get there.
You can still see
Just
some
people's.
things.
Also, as we get closer, I will change into an elf looking person because I can speak Elvish, so at least that I can.
I'm going to put my little hat on. I don't... And I'm going to look like a really pretty elven lady from my homeland.
That would be about the same size and everything.
Simon, would you mind if I hold your necklace for a bit?
No, go ahead. Does it you?
I just take it and I'm going to put him in the bag.
Where's Simon? Oh my god. Trying to stop myself from sneezing, but also it really itches.
Belial? And I turn to look at him. Are you going to disguise yourself?
You gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably.
I guess we could say he's our pet.
Pulls his hood up, and when he does, like, his, like, gloves look like they change. His hood's pretty far over his face now.
I'm going to, like, get up in his face.
I mean, his nose wouldn't have stuck out
What
before.
does he look like?
Just looks like a, like, handsome elven guy.
Ooh.
It's on him no matter the form.
You could be a cat and I'd still love you. Like
What?
you a lot. And I
Like you will.
and I
Change
just
it.
start walking.
Okay, then.
I'm
there
gonna
lots
go
of
into
people?
town. Yeah, are there a lot of people?
Decent amount of people around town. When you guys come up, you're kind of coming out, like, southwest. So you do see the hut that the bird was referring to.
I think we have a couple of order of businesses, and at least in my opinion, I think that we should get some of the things that from those bags looked at. Get them appraised.
Identified. The price is telling you the value. Identified is what are they?
Well, in Final Fantasy, getting an appraisal of an item is...
It should do both.
Is this Final Fantasy or D&D?
Those are my middle fingers.
Good luck finding a person in town now.
Oh my god.
Roll that 20, you find nothing. Roll the 10, find everything.
We need to get the things we received identified. Find the lady in the hut.
Doing weird shit to Ron over there.
Locate
I thought she wasn't here. She was in the next town.
weapons.
He was stopping here on the way.
I originally said she's on the far side
Okay.
of town. She's on the
Gotcha,
south side of
gotcha.
town.
No.
I'm just a ding dong. Yeah, as soon as we paused it, I was like, oh shit, did I say the far side of town?
So these are the things that I would like to do. I want to get the things that we received identified, find the lady in the hut. I want to find weapons to fight the demons, look for any kind of library with information regarding demons, and then I want to try to find like a genealogy book to try and like identify Simon.
My question, why do you want to find the lady in the hut?
I don't know, why not?
Okay. I just didn't
Because I'm
know
mad
if
at her bird and I want her to smack it on the nose with a newspaper.
You're gonna bring her a newspaper and be like, smack your bird with
I don't
this."
know. We'll see how she is.
Smack your bird, ma'am. Madam. Handle your bird.
Handle your bird.
Okay. So list of things you want
What's
to do.
nearby? Like, when I look
lots
up-
of buildings.
When I look around, what is close by?
Lots of buildings.
Library.
See any, like, shopping
Roll.
districty? You want both of us to roll?
Investigation.
Yes.
22.
17.
Just looking around, you see a lot of different shop symbols and stuff like that. There's some that have like books on them, some that have like armor, some that have like fancy sticks, or like books with fancy sticks and sparkles.
I'm just gonna go up to a person who looks like an adult and like they might be intelligent. Although that's kind of hard to tell from the way a person looks.
Like they might have had schooling? Is that what you're going for?
Kind of maybe.
The picks person holding book. Book is upside down.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm passing through, but I was looking for some information. Do you know of anybody who could identify items here?
You'd probably know the magic shop.
Which one's the magic shop? Sorry, I'm not very used to this kind of stuff.
He turns you around and leans over your shoulder and points to the door that's like.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Walk over to the shop and I'm gonna go in.
Okay, and then there's all kinds of random like.
She'll be out a
Like-
million times.
Little squares, like just like squares along the wall.
Ooh, what are these?
Different items. What can I help you with?
I have a couple things I'd like you to identify. Well, first of all, I've got this super cool ring that changes colors. Does it just change colors?
You're going to have to take it off.
You won't steal it, right? Take it off and I hand it to him. Him, her, them.
Him.
Would you like me to pull out all the things I want you to identify?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out the fancy stick, the daggers, the amulet, both rings. And that's all I have. Simon's amulet too, actually.
Okay. So, give me the list again.
Fancy stick. Daggers. The amulet from the bag. Simon's amulet. And both rings.
And I'll do my ring. And could we do the sword here? Or would that need to go... Would we need to go, like, weapons?
Etchings here on the handle name it the Grave Walker. Looks like there's a being within the sword.
Alright, I'm just gonna slide that back in the bag. Possessed sword, got it.
As far as your daggers, damn it. The bad thing about fucking saving things like this is you have to go back through and find them. Yours looks like they are a pair of cursed daggers. They have the name of Death Kiss.
What did you
Kiss
say the
or
name was?
kiss?
What did you say the name was on mine?
Grave Walker.
Grave Walker.
Do you know what the curse does? Or stats for the weapons, potentially?
If you want specific stats, you'd have to look into getting some help with that with one of the blacksmiths in town.
Okay.
However, looks as though the curse has something to do with kind of a bloodlust curse.
Bloodlust? Okay.
Essentially makes it so the only thing, if something hurts you, the only thing you ever want to do is kill that creature, regardless of anything else in your life. So you better hope that if something causes you damage, that you don't succumb to the curse completely, because you can't eat, sleep, or do anything else until you kill that creature.
If something hurts you, you want nothing.
So something to give to an enemy?
And then your second dagger.
Oh, so this is...
Yep.
Yeah.
Is the Giggling Twin. Looks like this one's designed to be thrown. It'll help cloak where the dagger came from and be completely disgustingly creepy because it will giggle when it makes impact. Nothing like being stabbed by a random dagger with which you don't know and then hearing child laughter at the dagger.
Does the dagger come back or no? Probably not.
As far as the two amulets, these are the parapets of healing.
Both of them?
You each have one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's not Simon's. Parapet Of
and that one
healing.
should already be in the 5e.
Okay, and what does that do? I think we've had this before. You don't die, right?
Essentially.
I'm just gonna put stops you from dying. Because the other 2 amulets that this one has are Simon's amulets, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We look at them. These look as though they are enchanted by some kind of necromantic magic. However, I wouldn't say this is
Is this the other amulets? Or are these still the...
The ones that are Simon
Simon
and
stuff.
stuff.
Okay.
if I would have to guess, I would say they're not typical necromantic curses. Most spells like this would require somebody to recast consistently. These essentially recast themselves. There's a sigil engraved in the back of it, and it looks as though that somehow activates whatever pile of bones.
Okay.
I would be careful with wherever you got these from. These are far more powerful than most necromantic magic I've ever seen.
Okay.
As far as the stick, as you called it, it's a wand of healing. There's multiple healing spells attached to it.
Can anyone use that? I don't think so, right?
A ranger can use it. Too bad you don't have one of them. As far as this ring goes, it's would probably be best nicknamed an altered ring.
Which one?
Your ring.
The one I like.
Mm-hmm. Essentially gives you the freedom to cast altered self.
So disguise self, essentially.
Altered self.
What's that?
It's a different spell.
So, like, it changed me to the size of furball, yes. Whereas disguise self just changes your appearance. Whereas if somebody were to touch you, they would be like, "Oh, does not line up with what you look like."
Which is what the hat is.
Okay.
Alright, share.
I'm gonna lean over and stage whisper. Well, not. I'm stage whispering for you guys in the DM. Hold on. So we did all that stuff with that one guy for nothing. All he had to do was look in 2 stupid bags.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'm eagerly awaiting the description of my other ring.
That ring is the ring of a mimic. It kind of allows you to play the role of a mimic for a short period of time.
Ooh.
I'd be careful with that one though. The ring was made by freezing a mimic right before it died. No telling what would happen if it somehow gets unbound.
Okay.
And then, did you put your other ring up there?
Yeah.
So that is a ring of memories.
For when you lose your phone.
No.
See.
For that one, the ring of memory can record a memory of up to an hour long and cannot be reviewed by anybody that's not attuned to the ring. Once per day, the wearer can enter a trance-like state to witness the memory, as if they were an outside observer. During this time, they are unable to physically interact, converse with, or alter the memory details within the memory. When the wearer strays too far from the memory's original host, the environment and clarity dependent on what the original host is focusing on. During this trance, the wearer is totally unaware of their real-world surroundings and suffered any damage. However, suffering any damage will break the trance.
Okay.
A stored memory can forever be erased at will, allowing room for another to take its place and store a memory. It must have occurred within the past week. The wearer may choose to have no recollection of the memory once stored, making it impossible for mind-reading magic to discover. I think I identified all your items.
I think so, yeah.
10 gold pieces.
I give him 10
I give him a platinum. Right, that's 10 gold.
It sticks in his pocket.
Thank you. What are atoms?
What?
You said these are atoms. What did he say they were?
Yeah, when we came in.
Yeah, the little
The-
things in the...
Items.
Oh! Yeah, I was real confused why some guy in the D&D world like had framed atoms everywhere.
No, they're like almost like squares of cloth, like if you're gonna make a small quilt.
Okay. Well, I'm going and looking at them.
Like some of them look like they're made out of paper, some of them look like they're made out of cloth. Just look like squares.
Just like spell component type.
I'm looking to fight demons. Would you suggest anything in particular?
Should have looked this stuff up ahead of time.
Sorry. You probably didn't think we'd make it this far.
Nope, because I thought you were gonna end up having to fight the lightning bird. Honestly, you were lucky that you were delayed.
What do you mean?
You delayed everybody.
Oh, with my
Because you
entangled?
fell asleep.
Oh, really? What would have happened otherwise?
Let's just say there was more than just the
One.
lightning bird within your area, and you were being followed almost the entire time you left the guy's house. Yeah, you guys were just going to sleep. You weren't setting your alert trap, nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
So you were lucky that the creatures deemed it was too dangerous to attack.
Oops.
He's like, honestly, I mean, if you can get something that just gives you a better chance at your attacks hitting, probably your best option. I don't have any of that in my shop right now. Most demons have pretty good armors. Having stuff that'll help you survive their attacks wouldn't hurt you either. Kind of would do the opposite.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk out. And I'm gonna go to the one with the books. Ooh, actually. I'm sorry. I'm gonna walk back in. Do you know stuff about runes?
I know how to ask a non-vague question.
I have this book. It has runes on it, but I don't know what they mean. Oh, wait. She doesn't know their runes. It has squiggly lines.
Okay, so say, is it your book?
Yes.
Those would be enchantment marks.
Oh, that's right. I also had a book off. But it was more like a just like notes kind of.
That's what it kind of looked like.
But, like, how does it work? Like, what did they say?
Listen, some of this is transmutation magic. There's also a little bit of evocation magic on them.
Oh, wait, did I find out what my ring was? No, yeah, you told me. The Ring of Memory.
Memories.
That's right.
Any other questions?
That's it here.
Do you have anything that I can look through to translate stuff?
There's some spells that can make it so you can understand anything you touch.
How do I do that?
That's fancy.
Is there like a ring I can put on for that? I'm really digging this ring
Just
thing.
walking around with like bling.
I mean, you could probably convince somebody with enough money to make one. Spell.
I wonder if I could use my body instead. I said that very quietly to myself.
Typically, the spell for comprehend languages, that's a spell that can be cast, but it's typically by bards, sorcerers, warlocks, and wizards. So you have to find somebody that can probably enchant an item with that.
Mm-hmm.
It typically would involve having someone of that magical variety be available to help imbue the item with said magic.
You said bard, warlock, or
Sorcerer or wizard.
sorcerer or wizard. Can a ring hold more than one enchantment?
I mean, there are some rings like the... Not the spell slot ring. It's a ring that holds spell slots. So it legit holds the magic. So, like, you can release it
I
to
think
cast
I
it.
had that in a previous.
Yeah,
I don't remember what
but
the name of it is right now, and I'm not
Yeah.
looking up any more shit. He knows the name of it. DM does not, and DM is tired of looking.
Insert name here.
okay, so what do we want to do right now? Because we have a couple. This is me talking out of character. So we have a couple options. We can either go find a blacksmith to further identify our weapons. We can go talk to the lady. If we go to the blacksmith, we can also talk about getting weapons and potentially armor.
True.
Or we could call it a night. Because I don't know. What time is it? It's almost midnight. And I don't know.
I can give you time to like more figure out like what you guys want to do and what else you want to accomplish too. You have to remember, I very little actually control where you go in the world.
Yeah.
I make up the world as we go.
Well, because this is what I feel like if we do these other things, it might take us a while.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. What are your thoughts?
Thoughts are bacon.
I mean, I'd say either we settle in for the night or whatever, or go if you really want to see what Lady in the Hut's all about.
Lady in the Hut.
What if
Now her
we-
name.
Scope her out.
What if we do blacksmith first?
Okay.
Just so that we can get all the, like, identification and stuff out of the way.
Sure.
And items and everything. Okay. We're gonna go find a blacksmith.
Guess we're gonna do that before we go to bed? Or before we call it a night?
I think so.
Where's the blacksmith?
Okay. Is it pretty easy to find?
I mean, are you looking for a hot place?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find.
The
Wanna
place
step
with a bunch
in?
of sweaty people.
Hello?
The tinking in the back.
I'm gonna walk back. Hello?
Okay, stops. And turns and looks at you. He's definitely not an elf. He is far more humanoid looking. much more like of the human, but he is very big for most humans. Can I help you?
I was going to see if you would be able to give me information on weapons. And I also need some weapons and some armor.
So he tosses what he was working on in the water barrel. What?
Are you having a bad day?
You're always this obnoxious.
Yes.
Well, you and Belial would get along. I pull the daggers out.
I pull my cursed sword out.
He looks at the daggers first and he separates them. He kind of sticks the one dagger into the table and you hear giggling. It's definitely unsettling. Until I'll get you stab blocks, guys.
Okay. For the thing too.
For the death's kiss?
Yeah. And I know you want to do your sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to do research on the armor as well?
The armor.
Because I'm asking for armor.
Yeah.
I'm thinking probably trading off this one.
Yeah.
It's scary.
What if Belial can use it?
Yeah, but it's got a demon locked inside of it or
Hey,
something.
he's literally a demon.
I mean, I guess if he wants it.
Well, it's definitely not the normal kind of sword. And he tells you kind of what the expert opinion on the blade. So I can get you a stab block for that guy too.
How do you accidentally let the demon out? This is what I want to know.
It doesn't appear like there's a demon inside. Looks like there's a spirit stuck in there though. However, the spirit seems like it might be a little bit of a judgy asshole.
Why do you say that? Oops.
Because he's testing me right now.
Testing you?
See if I'm worthy of wielding his sword.
I feel like this is a Belial thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, her sword. How rude of me.
Oh, are you gonna let me give it to Belial now?
Am I willing? Am I worthy if I grab it?
Make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma? I feel like I'm pretty charismatic.
Are you charismatic enough, though?
If I could grab popcorn.
22.
You feel almost like warmth slip into your consciousness. Now you, ironically enough, could be a good enough warrior to wield my blade. Too bad you don't have the strength to do more than hold it right now.
I'm gonna try to pick it up.
Make a strength check with disadvantage.
4.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wow, this is heavy. Belial, could you carry this for me? It's mine now.
And as you let go, oh, rejecting me already.
No, I don't want to reject you. You're just really heavy.
Well, sticks in like the sheath in his back.
I think she's mad at me.
I think she's sensitive and obnoxious. Terrible warrior traits.
Maybe she is the better fit for you.
Yeah, come on, go.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant, like, because
I'm obnoxious.
no, I meant
I'm a
because...
horrible warrior.
No, because I meant her and Belial are not gonna get along now because he's like, this is terrible.
The humor just, yeah. Another whole altercation.
What? You don't have the say to that, I'm gonna pick up the dagger and stab it back down.
The
'cause
giggle
it'll
dagger?
Giggle, yeah.
Unsettling. I feel like you saying something would have been far more intimidating than a giggle dagger, but you do you.
I forgot to give you this. I give you the fancy stick.
Oh, the fancy stick. And I'm like, fancy.
Okay.
Sticks in his nose.
Do you need time
Scratch
to
his ear.
plan?
On what, armor and stuff?
I know you.
I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't really have a lot on the walls.
Uh-huh.
So you have to, like, request special stuff, you mean?
Request special stuff be made, please.
What do you want?
Stuff for demons. But it's gotta be cute, though.
Kind of looks you up and down.
Wouldn't you say? I don't want to wear anything that'll ruin what I look like. Although this isn't really
I
what I
was
look
like, stage whisper.
Can I
Except
ask you
he's
something?
gonna make it for the wrong size.
Can I ask you something?
Mm.
Are you racist?
Most people don't openly admit that they're racist before being racist.
Just, you don't look entirely.
Do you need help, Eulie?
If you raise your eyebrows any further, they might go into your hairline. I don't know.
Are you going to finish your original statement?
No, because you raised your eyebrows really high. I'm gonna say you don't look entirely human or elf. You're very large.
What?
So are you racist? It's a very important question. Hello!
Hello. Like, if we were to...
Well, don't just come out and say it.
You know what? We'll just give you some measurements. And we'll do it that way.
Right.
But I wanted to compliment my skin color.
Sure, Belial groan.
What?
Eulie.
You can give him a color palette.
Yes.
Lots of pinks and greens.
You want it to be pinks and greens?
No, I wanted to compliment pinks and greens. Like maybe silver or rose gold.
You want armor that's rose gold.
Not made out of rose gold. It looks like.
Gets murdered first time out.
Anything else?
Gotta look pretty.
Come back tomorrow. I'll figure out with the enchanter what that would need to look like, and I'll give you a price estimate.
Awesome. I've got money. I don't know if it's really a lot of money, but I've got some. What are you
That's
doing?
why we figure out
10
how
gold
much.
consultation fee.
Oh, you see.
I give him the
screwed.
platinum.
You fucked up by telling him you had money.
Can you guys add a bank run by necromancy and his undead? Call it cryptocurrency. That's
Where you going?
amazing. The best part is we've
Booty.
been dealing with necromancers.
Booty. What are you doing?
Booty, booty,
She's like,
booty,
get this
booty,
fucking
fucking
popcorn out of my way.
I want in your lap, mopper. He just pockets it after sampling it with his teeth. Gives it a couple, nah. Bends a little bit in his teeth.
Doesn't really seem like that felt very good.
I feel like that would be hard on teeth.
Come back tomorrow. Got it.
Rose gold.
Got it.
Maybe some inlay.
Look, I would love to show you. I would love to show you. But I don't know if you'd kill me. You didn't need to kick me, sir.
Kicking you in sleep.
He was like, I'll kill you. No.
Do you have any special requests of the armor?
No.
Is he
No
cute?
special request.
Is he handsome?
I mean, it kind of depends on your taste.